Est enfin arrivé, ladies and gentlemen. The moment of truth has arrived. First, making his way to the squared circle, Pavel Silyagin.
Heavyweight champion of the world, introducing
Et maintenant, mesdames, messieurs, faites du bruit pour Osleys Iglesias. Ladies and gentlemen, Eye of the Tiger, Riyadh Season, and RCC Boxing in association with The Zone, Mizouger, Ring Magazine, Blanco Sports, and Illico Plus proudly present the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF and IBO Super Middleweight Championships of the World. Ce combat est sanctionné par la Régie des alcools, des courses et des jeux sous la supervision.
What happens when unstoppable force meets calculated precision? Osleys Iglesias versus Pavel Silyagin isn't just a fight. It's a ticking time bomb. One mistake, just 1 second of hesitation, and everything is finished. No warnings, no second chances. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. The ending of this fight changes everything you think you know about power and control. Fans weren't just shocked, they were left speechless, because this isn't just about who hits harder. It's about who survives longer. It's about who keeps control when the pressure starts building, when the crowd gets louder, when the moment becomes too big for most fighters to handle. This isn't just another breakdown. This is where fights turn into history, where moments become legacy, where one exchange can change everything forever. Welcome to Full Fights, where the biggest battles get exposed and the truth behind the action gets revealed. Two fighters, two completely different mentalities. And one matchup that feels almost too dangerous to imagine. On one side, the explosive powerhouse Osleys Iglesias, a fighter built on pressure, destruction, and pure knockout energy. On the other side, the silent strategist Pavel Silyagin, calm, calculated, and always one step ahead. This isn't just speed versus skill. This is chaos versus control. And when those two collide, something has to break. But what makes this fight even more dangerous is that neither fighter is built to back down. Neither fighter is designed to lose. And when that kind of mindset enters the ring, things don't just get intense, they get unpredictable. The boxing world lives for fights like this. The kind that instantly divide fans. The kind that spark arguments before the first punch is even thrown. The kind that makes people pick sides and defend them no matter what happens. Osleys Iglesias has built his reputation on aggression and raw power. He doesn't wait. He doesn't hesitate. When he sees an opening, he ends a fight. His style is built on pressure that never stops, forcing opponents into mistakes they don't even realize they're making. And once that mistake happens, it's already too late. But standing across from him is a completely different kind of problem. Pavel Silyagin doesn't rush. He studies. He adapts. He breaks opponents down piece by piece until they have nothing left. He doesn't need chaos because he creates control. And in boxing, control is everything. Because if these two ever share the ring, it won't just be a fight. It will be a test of limits, a test of patience, a test of who can survive when everything starts going wrong. Power can destroy in seconds, but precision can control every second of a fight. And that's exactly where the real battle begins. Silyagin thrives on patience. He reads movement, predicts reactions, and punishes mistakes with surgical accuracy. He doesn't waste punches. Every move has purpose. Every step has meaning. He builds pressure slowly until his opponent realizes they're trapped. Iglesias, on the other hand, doesn't wait for mistakes. He creates them. He forces opponents into uncomfortable exchanges. He increases the pace. He raises the intensity. And in that chaos, he finds his moment. What happens when pressure meets control? When aggression meets discipline? That's the question no one can answer with certainty. Because this matchup isn't simple. It's layered. It's dangerous. And it only takes one moment to flip everything. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Fights like this aren't just decided by skill. They're decided by timing, by emotion, by the ability to stay calm when everything around you is falling apart. Pavel Silyagin versus Osleys Iglesias isn't just about who's stronger. It's about who stays in control when everything starts to fall apart. Silyagin enters fights with a clear mind, calm, focused, always thinking 3 steps ahead. His defense is tight. His movement is efficient. He doesn't waste energy, and he doesn't give away opportunities. He forces opponents to fight his fight. But Iglesias doesn't follow rules. He breaks them. He brings pressure that forces mistakes. His power changes fights instantly. One clean shot, and everything is over. That's what makes him so dangerous. That's what makes him unpredictable, and unpredictability is one of the most dangerous weapons in boxing. The biggest factor here? Style. Iglesias brings a storm. Silyagin brings a strategy. And when those two collide, it creates chaos at the highest level. Controlled chaos versus uncontrolled aggression. Technically, this becomes a war between patience and destruction. Silyagin will try to slow things down, control distance, break rhythm. But Iglesias will do the exact opposite. Close the gap, apply pressure, force exchanges. The early rounds? They can decide everything. If Iglesias starts fast, lands clean, the fight might not last long. But if Silyagin survives that early storm, the entire fight begins to shift. Because over time, control beats chaos. But only if it survives long enough to take over. And that's the real danger here. Training for a fight like this would push both fighters beyond their limits. Iglesias sharpening his pressure, his explosiveness, his finishing instinct. Silyagin refining his timing, his movement, his defensive reactions. Every second in training would matter. Every detail would be analyzed. Because at this level, small mistakes don't stay small. They turn into fight-ending moments. But beyond physical preparation, this fight is mental. Who stays calm when things go wrong? Who adapts under pressure? Who keeps thinking when a fight becomes chaotic? And most importantly, who breaks first? Because at the highest level, fights aren't just won with power or skill. They're won with control under pressure. Early rounds favor danger. Late rounds favor discipline. And somewhere in between, the fight gets decided. Defensively, there's no room for error. Iglesias can't afford reckless aggression. One wrong move could open a counter. Silyagin can't afford to get trapped. 1 second too slow, and he's in danger. This is a kind of fight where one moment changes everything. No build-up, no warning, just impact. And then comes Legacy Day win for Iglesias, proves his power is unstoppable. That pressure beats precision. That aggression can break even the most disciplined fighters. A win for Silyagin proves something else entirely. That technique, patience, and intelligence can overcome raw power. That control always finds a way. Either way, this fight changes everything for both fighters. So who wins? That's a question everyone wants answered. But the truth is there is no simple answer. Because this fight doesn't belong to the strongest or the fastest or even the most skilled. IT belongs to the one who controls the moment. Point one exchange, point one opening, point one perfectly timed shot. That's all it takes. Because in boxing, nothing is guaranteed. And that's exactly why this fight feels so real. So dangerous. So impossible to ignore. Power versus precision. Chaos versus control. And when it finally happens, only one.